So I have the privilege of sitting with Mr. Chad C-Note Roper, who is a Grammy-nominated engineer, vocal producer, songwriter, and producer.
Yes.
CEO and Chief Brand Officer of Big Sound Music.
Correct.
Who's worked with Nas, Jamie Foxx, Rico Love, John Legend, and was nominated for his first Grammy in 2011 for work that he did with Rihanna on her album Skin. Yeah. Mr. Chad,
how you doing?
Thank you for sitting with me. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I just want to say I really appreciate you for taking the time out for being here with me today. And right into it, if it's okay with you.
Let's get it.
Who are you and what do you do, in your own words?
Well, I'm Chad C-Note Roper, like you said, writer, producer, songwriter, engineer. Yes. And I'm like a behind-the-scenes type of guy. So, like a lot of the songs you may hear, someone may write the record, and then I'll vocal produce it. Or someone may write and produce the record, and I'll mix it. Or someone may write the song and it'll be produced by my production company. So it just depends on what's needed, what I do. So that's pretty much what I do in the music industry.
And is this something you've always wanted to do?
I actually didn't know you can get paid for doing it. When I was a kid, I used to go by like Jodeci and Boys and Men, and I would read the inserts and see all these names, guitar played by this person and that, produced by that, and I didn't know what it was. I was young. And I actually found out, I did some research, you know, because we didn't have the internet like we got now. I researched live.
Don't date yourself now.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. Sometimes somebody ain't alive to date themselves, so I'll take it. So I researched what it was, and I was realizing these are the people that were actually creating the music. So I was like, man, you get paid for that? And then I realized how much they made to do that. I said, oh man, I got to get in this.
So you're happy, and that equates success for you. What are some hardship or challenges you faced getting to the point that you're at now?
You're going to hear a whole lot of no. You're going to hear a whole lot of no, but the no's actually are kind of like, I like to call them like pathways to the yes. So it should keep you motivated if you're self-motivated. And if it deters you, then this may not be what's for you. It might be something else, because when you're passionate about something, there's nothing anybody can do to deter you from what you're trying to get to, really. So that's pretty much what kind of a hardship. You'll go through some broke moments, obviously. That's everything, you know.
Absolutely.
But that, I mean, anybody can go make some money, so that's not the hardest part. It's the mental part of it that you got to really sustain. Keep yourself motivated.
All right. So, is there anything you wish someone would have told you as you were working your way up?
Actually, not really, because I always my whole career treated people correct. Never did anything wrong. I got a clean face, as Byron say. I got a clean face in the industry. Nobody can say I did anything wrong. I've taken anything from them. I did a bad deal with them. So basically, not really, because I just basically keep a clean face. That if they would have told me that, but that's something I just did because that's how I was raised with my grandfather. So
thank you for that. Let's touch on engineering. What exactly is engineering for those who don't really know?
Okay,
we hear the term, but we don't really know what it is.
Two types of engineers. You got a recording engineer. That's somebody who's in the studio recording the vocals. So if I'm a vocal producer, I say, do this, do that, let's get that take again. So the engineer will actually take the software, which we use Pro Tools, and record the actual vocals in there. So that's a recording engineer. Then you have a mix engineer. What he does is he takes the vocals and instruments that's in the Pro Tools session and mix them sonically so that they fit well for the music, for radio, or for to be played. So the lead vocal ain't this loud, and the background is this low, and the kick is this high. He levels everything out in layman's terms, basically. So it sonically sounds pleasing to the ear. So that's what the mix engineer does. So it's two types of engineer.
Which type are yours?
I'm both. Yeah, I could do both. Yeah.
Oh, you're talented.
And I learned that because I didn't like how people were doing my vocals. So I learned how to mix my own vocals.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just learned both.
As a vocal producer, what does that mean?
What I do is, if I say, Steph, this is the record. I want you to sing it like this. And then you might say, I love you. I say, no, I need more emphasis on the love, because if you really love somebody, how would you express that love? Whatever. So then okay, now that you got that line, let's go to the next line. Now let's add this harmony note to it. So now let's add, instead of saying I love you, let's go I love you. So now we got a harmony arrangement. I ain't finna be on here singing.
I love you.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. So basically what you do is you take the chord progressions and you add color to it. So let's say if a lyric, it may not be as strong, you might add harmony. So
Okay.
the people don't really listen to the lyric; they listen to the harmony.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Getting
you can think of some of your good records. You might, the Exchange record, Bryson Tiller. Who he probably vocal produces himself. I think he vocal produces himself, but he'll know what parts don't sound good. So if he flat, he'll say, "Okay, let me do this line over.
Okay.
Let me do that line over." It's not like he just sung it down one time and that was the whole song. No, he probably had several takes on different lines. It might have been a line or two that he got right, or several lines he got right, whatever. So that's what the vocal producer does. It's somebody to tell you on the other side, you flat, you sharp, put this harmony note here, put this ad lib there. Let's take this out. Let's sing this way instead of that way. Let's say the instead of the, and blah, blah, blah.
Do you have to know how to sing to be a vocal producer?
It's a lot of people that can vocal produce that can't really sing.
Okay.
So, because the thing is, I'm giving you the idea. You're the singer. You got a performance. So, it's going to be a run I'm going to tell you to do that you're going to be able to kill way better than I would because you sing better than me if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times. But there are some vocal producers that can blow. Don't get it twisted. I'm thinking like LaShawn Daniels, he could blow. TC, he could blow. It's a lot of vocal producers that can actually blow. That your vocal producer, Lachey, she can blow. So, but you don't have to be able to like just go crazy. You can just give them the idea.
Okay,
Songwriting, yeah.
You write songs.
Yeah.
What kind of songs do you write?
I write whatever, depending on whatever the artist like.
Okay.
With different, if it's a gospel record, what you do, I like to have you come in, you have a conversation. And what I prefer though, I prefer to co-write it with the artist if the artist can write because it's felt more because they have vested interest in it because it comes from a situation that they, that they came from. So, and then a lot of times if you can't write, it's kind of like the songwriter is kind of like your attorney to the people. Okay. So like the artist is the plaintiff, the songwriter is the attorney, and he's explaining to the judge, which is the people, because the people is going to judge what you put out. Absolutely. So he's explaining to the judge so the songwriter's got to translate what you feel to the people, but through you. Okay. So now the people can judge whether or not they like you. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of look at a songwriter like that.
Interesting analogy. Yeah. Producer.
And a producer, but people think a producer is a person who make the beat. That's not true. Okay. It can be if they're able to take the song from 0 to 100 though. So what it is you got an idea. You say I got an idea for a song called Real Talk. All right. And I said, okay, cool. Explain to me what real talk is. And you give me whatever that is. Then I'll call a lyricist. I call somebody or a lyricist. So I call Rico because he called that lyrics and he called that melody. Okay. I'm just using him as an example because I know it. So I call Rico and say, Rico, I need you to write a top line for this for me. Cool. So he'll come in. And then I'll call JB, Golden Boy, Josh Brown. I'll say, hey, man, I need you to put some chords to what she got. And I call D-Town. I say, D-Town, man, can you put a bass line to this and a bridge to this? Then I'll call, somebody else and say, I call Shay and say, can you sing backgrounds? And I call Sean and say, can you put guitar? Sean Hayden, can you put guitar? So now I orchestrated all that. Now, and we all get in the same room and make this song come together. And then I'll say, okay, I want such and such to mix the record if I ain't doing it myself. So now that's what a producer puts the whole thing together. The best person at that to me, Quincy Jones. That's how he did Michael Jackson's albums. He didn't touch nothing, but he got every element that was needed. He
got the right place.
Yeah. But then you got producers like Rico who can write the song and know all the other stuff too. So it's all different kinds of producers. You know what I mean? Then you got producers like Danger that can produce the record, actually play the chords, and come up with so you got all. It's just not the people think it's just the person that make the beat. It's not. That's not true. The person that make the beat is a beat maker. At the end of the day, you are here to get it done. You are alive to be able to get it to complete whatever it is you're doing. The most wealthiest place in the world is the cemetery because there are a lot of dreams and aspirations that are buried there because people don't have the courage to do it. And you are alive right now watching this, obviously, so you're able to get it done. So it's all up to you to just get it done. Remember, a legacy is not what you leave for people, it's what you leave in people because it goes exponentially. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, I'm so glad you ended with that quote because if you weren't, I definitely was. 100%. That's your motto, right?
That's my motto.
All right. Well, again, thank you, Chad, for sitting with us. I greatly appreciate it.
Now let's mix this record, Steph.
Let's mix it. I'm ready. I'm ready.